Namaskar and welcome. A beautiful, beautiful, radiant night, and the light is looking a little odd on my face, so I'm going to correct it a bit. I'm going to try and adjust so that you can see a little more clearly. I think that should be better. So, welcome once again, and while we are waiting for people to join in, a little background to what tonight is for those who haven't read the post. Tonight is what is in the Western world, in the Northern Hemisphere, referred to as the Hunter's Moon. And in our part of the world, in India, we call this Kojagari Purnima. It is the night of the birthing of Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance and wealth, more literally. But Kojagari is celebrated right after the 9 nights or the Navaratris of the Devi, the goddess. So as we transitioned from the new moon or the no moon of the ancestors that kind of celebrated the passage of life, and we pulsated at the end of it into waking up, into Shakti, into a celebration of manifestation of life, completing that whole cycle of life in the physical and beyond, and back in the physical again. Hare Krishna, Sumit. As we celebrated the transition of being not in the physical to the throbbing of the Shakti, what happens then? A natural progression is once life is manifest, once Shakti is manifest, that Shiva, that which is not and is everything that is, which is within itself and within everything else, expelled or effulged the light of Shakti into manifestation, into creation, and everything that is was created. So as we celebrated 9 nights and we moved into this phase of the full moon of Kojagari, of the awakening of Lakshmi, because Lakshmi is not just what we understand as money or wealth or gold or diamonds. Lakshmi is abundance in every aspect, in every expression of life. So an abundance of wholeness and an abundance of love and an abundance of compassion, an abundance of knowledge and knowing, an abundance of peace and contentment, an abundance of manifesting my life, an abundance of knowing what my life and my path is, an abundance in mind, in body, in consciousness, an absolute all-encompassing bright existence, so to speak. So tonight, after having been birthed or manifested by the Devi's 9 nights, we are ready to take on life in all its vibrancy, in all its radiance, in all its expressions, and celebrate this beautiful moon. I wish I could show you the moon, because earlier when I did the little prelude, we had the moon somewhere around here, and I could show you the auras. At the end of this session, I will try and show you the moon. I'll flip the camera around and I'll show you the moon, because this camera seems to be capturing the auras so beautifully that I want to share it with everybody. So as we begin, so what is the aspect of Lakshmi in my being, in your being, in the being of creation, in everything that is? So they say Lakshmi was born out of the churning of the ocean, the Shir Sagar, or the cosmic ocean, when the Devatas and the Asurs, the demons and the gods, were churning the seas, the waters. Of all that emerged, one of the gifts that emerged for mankind was Lakshmi. And that tells us a little about what abundance, or how abundance will really come into our space, into our consciousness, into our physical expressed life, is when we do that churning within really well. And these 2 nights, tonight and tomorrow, this is one really, really long full moon. It started around now, 10:36 is when we begin the phase of the full moon. and it goes on into 10:30 something tomorrow night. So imagine twin nights of fullness, twin nights of wholeness, twin nights of being able to churn what's happening within. And of course, the churning will bring up halahal, the poison or what is toxic, but we have to let that go. We have to send it away back into the cosmos with all the gratitude for having emerged, for the gratitude of the lessons that we've learned from that, what was toxic in our understanding of this life, and ready to then radiate, to take in the Amrita. They say that the moon on Kojagari Purnima is in the 16 colors, the 16 aspects of, so of all the aspects there are, good evening Shiv Singh ji. So of the 16 aspects, Amrita and Siddhi and Purna and Parapurna are aspects of the 16 aspects of the moon that are in effect tonight, which is why they say you stay up in the villages, in smaller towns, in places or communities that still follow traditional ways. Tonight they will not sleep all night, they will celebrate, they will celebrate with flowers and music and dance. There's rasa in a lot of parts of the country. And what is very beautiful is we usually have this way where we keep out a bowl of milk with puffed rice or poha. Some people will put in jaggery or honey or saffron, and we set it out to imbibe or to soak in the moonlight all night, and that'll be the morning breakfast tomorrow. We are vegan, so we'll probably be putting almond milk out in this house, well, not vegan, but more dairy free. I'll correct myself. So without much ado, now we have some people online. If you're watching this live, feel free to ask your questions at the end of the meditation. And today I will be playing a little bowl for you during the meditation, some very, very, very special bowls. These are bowls that date back to the 17th, 18th century. They are sourced at the Tibetan monasteries. There's one new one and the two are old. And this bowl is a specially dear one. This is 17th century Tibetan monk monastery bowl that has been created across 7 full moons. Okay, so they have hammered it, specially energizing it across 7 full moons. So I will be playing this during the breath flow that we will be practicing tonight. Can you speak about Kali Ma? Vidhu Raghavanji, I would love to, because Kali Ma is my Ma, our Ma. I dwell within her and she dwells within me. As me, I am her. But tonight is really not Kali's energy, you know. Tonight we will talk about Kali Ma on, I promise you, on the following no moon or the Amavasya. We'll do a special Mahakali Bijam, okay? But tonight is the energy of Raja Rajeshwari, the empress, the goddess of all goddesses, okay? So tonight we will go into manifesting and clearing all that needs to go and bringing forth all that needs to leave and release from our space, and coming into the absoluteness of our own radiance of Purnata and Parampurnata or Parapurnata within our heart. So if you did notice what I mentioned on my Insta story, that we will be working with the Rita Padma, or the heart, energetic heart constellation. Like those who know me know that I do not like to only talk about a particular chakra itself, but all the mini micro chakras in the galaxy, the constellation of that chakra. So we will be addressing, we will be expressing from the Rita Padma, the lotus of the heart, our own radiance. Love that. Yes, my radiant one. You're one of the most radiant ones I know. So we'll be working from a space of Rita Padma. So Hi Pratik, good to see you. Namaskar. So if you're ready to start, breathing and easing into the state of being seated. Whenever we are engaging in any practice or sadhana, whether it is music, whether it is art, whether it is singing, whether it is writing, whether it is sport, the first base is to arrive unto the state, arrive into not just the posture, but the state of your stance of that activity. So you'll see the cricketers also when they come to the crease, you'll see them kind of get into position. And without even knowing, they're actually arriving into the state of taking their stance. So as we seat ourselves in meditation or pranayama or kriya or any practice that requires you to sit, first let us imbibe this into our being, that I shall arrive into the state of being seated. And that involves, as those who know me know this by now, those who don't, please close your eyes momentarily as I take you through this, is as you breathe normally, very easy, relaxed breath. Do not try to control your breathing at all. Rather, just follow that breath, a natural, normal breath. And you surrender with the exhale, breathing in, and with that exhale, you surrender all the weight that you carry of your body, the weight of your thoughts, the weight of any problems that you may have faced during the day, the weight of anything that has kind of scratched the surface or deeper during the day. You just surrender all that is heavy, all that is weight and matter unto Mother Earth. So seating yourself and arriving into that state of seating is with that exhale, you surrender unto Mother Earth, and as you surrender, you extend and release up into the Akasha. So for tonight, you release and blossom into that full moon. So in one exhale, breathing in and exhaling, letting go and surrendering and extending unto that full moon, visualizing that beautiful full moon above in one exhale. Inhaling and exhale. Being aware of what it does to your spine as you surrender and extend in one exhale. You're aware of your spine completely becoming supple, soft, yet empowered. It's almost like a channel opens up. That is the prana channel, or the sushumna, the subtle non-space that exists in the Ida Pingala, between the Ida Pingala nadis. And what better night to work on the nadis than the night of the full moon, when the moon is showering his rasa upon us, because the moon channels our endocrinal system, which is very, very, very closely linked to our chakra constellations, to the chakra energy system, to our koshas, to our aura. They say that the sun addresses the body and the moon whispers to your soul and your consciousness. So arriving unto the state of seating, allowing your eyes to close themselves. We are not closing our eyes. But we allow the lid, following that entire movement of that lotus petal of your lids, closing upon themselves, and noticing that moment when that lid, the lashes, touch the feathers of the lower lashes. And breathing and extending, and breathing and surrendering, keeping your eyes closed. Your palms now glide to rest upon your lap with the palm facing upward. There is no tension in the shoulders. Rotate your shoulders if you must, gently, no sudden movements like that, but very gently, living every movement, experiencing every little nuance of your body, and inviting the energy of that movement to settle. So releasing your shoulders, releasing your neck, and allowing your palms to rest upon your knees. The arms are very passive, just the palms are resting and aware. So we will transition between the states of deep sleep and awareness in every breath, coexisting within deep sleep and awareness or alertness or knowing in every breath. For those of you who are still keeping your eyes open, please allow them to gently close, and breathing. With every inhale, inviting your breath to be inhaled through your left nostril. We are going to be channeling the breath through the left nostril and out through the right. We are going to be inviting the breath of the moon, the energies of the moon, the left, to awaken our consciousness. Do not check. A lot of people have a tendency of checking. I hope your eyes are not open, but don't check physically whether your breath is moving through the left. Trust your breath. Trust your consciousness to guide the breath. So instead of you trying to guide the breath, let your consciousness guide the breath, and you just flow with it. Trust that as you urge or invoke the breathing to enter through the left nostril, so it does. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. As I invoke the Chandra Rasa, the essence of the moon, I invoke the rising of Soma, or the nectar or elixir within my being and body and consciousness. Breathing in and invoking the energies of the full moon. As the moon grows into its fullness, as the moon grows towards his Purnata, so may my breath take me unto my Purnata, my wholeness, my completeness, so that going forth, everything that I experience, everything that I express, everything that I know and seek is whole. Breathing in and out. Allowing your space to melt into the expansion that you sense with every inhale. Allowing time to dissolve into that breath that flows in with the rasa, the nectar of the moon. Every inhale is a calming, complete dewdrop of nectar. And as my awareness of this breath grows, with the next inhale, I allow that dewdrop, that moon drop of nectar, to pour onto my being, and visualizing that nectar passing past your nasal passage, past the back of your throat, and dropping to fill your heart space with its light. Every inhale is a dewdrop of moon nectar that I absorb into my being and allow to trickle down to fill my heart space. The Rita Padma, or the energetic heart, that rests just beside the throbbing, pulsing physical heart, is waking up with that nectar. As drop after drop of nectar fills my heart space, the constellation of my heart space, the lotus of my Rita. With every inhale, I nourish my heart center. And with every exhale, I express all that my heart is opening up out to the cosmos. Dropping dewdrop after dewdrop, moondrop after moondrop, dropping and soaking my heart space. Becoming aware of every dewdrop feeding and nourishing and healing the bud of the lotus that awaits my awareness. With every inhale, you feed or nourish that lotus bud, and as you exhale, be in the awareness, in the gentle knowing of blossoming of that Padma. And with the next exhale, I express the vibrations of Lakshmi, Mother of Abundance, Mother of Sparkle and Light, Mother of fulfilling my life at all its levels, in all its expressions, in all its aspects. With every exhale, we will express the Bijam of Lakshmi, that is Shreem. Allowing every exhale to lengthen with the Shreem. You may choose to continue expressing or saying and chanting the Bijam of Lakshmi with every exhale. So remember, as the bowls resonate, we are breathing in the nectar, dewdrop and moondrop by moondrop, allowing it to fill the bowl of my Rita Padma and expressing the vibrations of Lakshmi, like emerging from that Manthana, emerging from that golden Sagara, the seas, the oceans filling within my heart centers. So we are expressing my Lakshmi, my personal abundance at all levels with every exhale. So those of you who have still got their eyes open now, I really do request you to close your eyes. Allow them to rest upon the lower lid, upon the lower lashes, and just be with your breath and the vibration of Shreem. You may choose to express it loudly and then just taper it down till it's a whisper. Shreem. Shreem. dance softens as the breath melts into that pool of nectar in the heart space. Remain in the vibrations of Shreem within. Rest in the sensations of the soles of your feet and your palms. The Shreem activates your karas, so the karmic aspects of life. Shreem activates what you need to do to bring abundance in. So allowing yourself time and ease to just keep listening to the vibration of Shreem within without chanting it, just being in that breath. Just sensing it awaken within the Rita Padma or your heart space. Resting in that space now. Pour your awareness, pour your unseeing sight, pour all the knowing, the understanding, the flow of your breath, and bring your whole self to be encompassed by that nectar, as though you are like a baby in the womb of the heart. Bringing your whole awareness to rest as all of you unto the space created, unto the expansion created by the magic of the full moon tonight. The seat of Lakshmi, the seat of abundance and manifestation, blossoms within that heart core. Sense it. You have nourished it with every breath. You have invoked the essence of the Chandra, the rasa of the Chandra, unto your heart space. So it is you, your awareness, your consciousness, your karmas, your doing, your understanding, your being in this physical body and being, in wholeness, in completeness, that will bring in Lakshmi in all her aspects into all aspects of your life. So with all our gratitude to this beautiful twin nights of the full moon for showing us the path, the simple breathing that we did of being aware of breathing through the left nostril and pouring it into our heart space. Again, you want to do, please, I urge everybody to do this as long as you want to, as often as you want to between now and tomorrow, because this is a very, very simple breathing technique that activates the Chandra energy, the rasa of the Chandra. There is a second step to it, a kriya, which I will do on another moon because that is a little advanced. It needs a little prep, a preparation before, so we'll do that as an exercise on another full moon. But for this beautiful, beautiful Kojagari Purnima, just practice this simple breathing exercise of invoking your prana of the moon, the left breathing, and pouring it like nectar, drop by drop, almost like the moon is melting and settling to fill your heart core. And that is ultimately where you yourself, the Lakshmi that you are, the Shri that you are, the Shrim, the vibration of Shrim that you are, to rest upon that lotus that has blossomed in those golden waters. Have a beautiful, beautiful 2 nights of the full moon, and may Ma Lakshmi fill all your lives, your family, with wholeness, fullness, prosperity, abundance, and the most important aspect of this full moon, the Kojargari full moon, is healing. So may all that is to be healed within my being, all that is to be healed within my body, all that is to be healed within my mind, all my thoughts, may they be healed. All my emotions, may they be healed. All my ailments, may they be healed. May Chandradev shower his soma, his elixir, upon my body, upon my mind and intellect, upon my chitta, my heart and emotions, upon my awareness, upon my energies, and upon my consciousness. Shubham Bhavatu, Purnam Bhavatu, and for tonight especially, Amritam Bhavatu. May all of us be dewdrops of nectar as we go about our life. Blessed be brilliant, be sparkling, stay up as much as possible tonight if you can, if work schedules tomorrow permit you, and soak in, go outdoors somewhere, just be in this moonlight. You have tonight and tomorrow, so just sit, do a little picnic, an impromptu picnic in your colony, on your terrace, on your balcony, go out for a long walk, but just allow the moon to bathe you, because this is a very, very healing moon. Thank you for being here, blessed always and empowered always by the beautiful energies that you bring to every session. Thank you. Thank you.